And we are live, another episode of Wesam's World here on Adobe Radio every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you download the Adobe app to listen to all your favorite music and all your favorite shows right here on Adobe Radio. With me in the studio, as always, is Little Pee-Pee.
There's something over here poking out more than usual, and it's like I am pushing up against equipment. For some reason.
Is it sharp?
There we go.
You
Is
good?
it sharp?
Yeah, you good?
No, it's just the chair.
Oh.
I was just like stuck. I'm not stuck now.
All good?
I'm all good.
There's not room enough for the both of us in this town, Peyton.
And, of course, our senior Wild West correspondent, Alexandra Gorski. That's
Got
me
him.
getting shot if you're watching on YouTube. I love you. I woke up literally 30 minutes ago. I tried putting ice packs on my face, and I realized I need to do that for longer.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I realized that my morning routine is out the window,
Okay.
and I need to bring it back.
Like running up a mountain at 4 a.m?
Yeah, something like that. I need to find a good balance because my jiu-jitsu classes go late into the evening.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough time for sleepy sleep in the mornings to do the running anymore.
Yeah.
So I got to find a nice balance with that, and I haven't found it yet. I like a morning routine.
Quit jujitsu.
No.
That would open up your mornings.
It would.
I see this as a win-win.
No, it's not a win-win.
You cut jujitsu. Jujitsu up a mountain in the mornings.
Oh, I would do that.
Yeah. It's like there's 10 of you that start at the bottom, and you gotta fight your way to the top of the mountain. First one there wins.
A little Naruto-ish, huh?
Yeah.
Can I get a little personal with everybody here?
Sure.
And this is important to me, and it's going to sound silly, but for those of you who understand, you will feel this in your heart.
Okay.
My morning poops are special to me
Okay.
because
Glad.
it's usually my time. Like I want to. It's like, oh, finally, all this stuff can just get out. You know what I mean? There is nothing more annoying than trying to work out and you're like, oh, I have to poop. It's really there. And if you're on the mountain, that's happened before where there's been emergencies. I didn't poop on the mountain. I'm all good. But I almost did. And in jiu-jitsu in the morning, it's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
So my poop schedule has to change if that's the case.
You can't force that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to force that. By the way, when I travel and my poop schedule changes, bro, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Have you ever been on a flight and you have to poop? I'm not pooping on an airplane. I'm not doing
Yes,
it.
but I wait till I'm actually at the airport itself.
So not on an airplane.
Not
You're
on
saying
an airplane.
you're
I
an
will hold it
airport.
and wait.
You do it at the airport?
I'll do it at the airport if it's bad.
You're
If
an
I'm-
animal.
No.
You're an animal.
Holding
dude.
your poop for 7 hours isn't animalistic behavior.
No, that's civilized. Okay?
No.
That is crazy. Dude.
You're ashamed to poop?
Dude, I get naked when I poop. I already told you this.
You don't have to, though.
This dude, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Do you know how uncomfortable it is for me to poop with clothes on? It's kind of actually ridiculous. I keep looking at the camera for some reason.
Find the courage.
It's not about courage. It's about cleanliness.
You were like, it's uncomfortable. That's
I-
how you said it. You were like, do you know
it-
how uncomfortable that is? Almost kind of in a whiny kind of tone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm not wearing the jacket today, so you know what?
I know.
You have no excuse.
It's not that. It's you.
Okay.
It's you and your personality. LA is just... Mrs. Groovic, I'm sorry. Your son, the old son is gone. The new son is here.
Sound like you were getting emotional there.
No, it's just a burp.
I know.
Anyway, I got to figure something out with a morning routine. More so than anything, it's just me wanting to get the blood pumping and also sit at a coffee shop and do nothing and just people watch. I love that. I love that more than anything. No, I don't want to say more than anything. That's kind of an extreme.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I love that more than life.
I think a lot
Also-
of people have things to say about that.
I'm actually going to get a little introspective or existential, I should say. I came across, those calendars that show you how many days of your life you have left?
Oh. Why?
No.
Okay, so, assuming you live to like the average, whatever it is, 75 years.
Yeah.
right? It shows you where you're at in that, and then you see how many summers you have left, how many winters you have left.
Nah, that's just depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was looking at one of those things. I'm like, man, that's kind of, wow, okay. It makes you want to appreciate everything you have much more, because there's always going to be, and you never know when it is, the last time you do something.
Damn.
Right?
You brought the mood down.
I did, but I have to bring it out because but here's the flip side to that. Here's where I changed that. I was the alchemist of my emotions. Wink. That's me winking for those of you who are just listening on the Adobe app. This is what I did. I realized it made me appreciate every single thing 10 times more. Even the littlest things have brought me so much more enjoyment. Even me getting angry at people, there's a little bit of enjoyment with that.
So you're Jigsaw now.
From Saw?
Yeah.
How am I Jigsaw?
You've learned to appreciate your life with what little time you have left. And now you're going to throw people in traps to try to make them appreciate their life.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Well,
I get him more. Also, a little bit of wordplay. I just now realized Jigsaw, the movie is called Saw. There you go. That just hit.
wow. Very good.
20 years later.
Look at you.
Here's another one for you. Write this one down, Peyton, and put it
Okay.
in your diary, loser.
Yep. Okay.
Forest. You know, like a forest? It's for rest.
I don't know if that's right.
The forest for rest.
No, I don't know if that's right.
You can play with that.
Okay.
It's like in a rap poetry thing. You can make it work. Hit me with some magic mind, please.
Say, maybe.
I haven't had any this morning. See, this is what happens when I don't have any.
Let's try that again.
Let's try that again.
That was.
Also, crappy throw.
Well, now I was just trying not to be Peyton hitting you with an eraser.
Come on, give me
Right?
it. Hit me with that magic mind. Okay, wait a minute. You can't.
Hey, yeah.
Alex. Let's do it again.
Okay. You
Hey,
ready?
Alex.
Yeah.
I don't feel good this morning. You know why?
Why?
I haven't hit my magic mind.
Oh, you want some?
Hit me! Boom. There it is. There's my baby. There's my baby. Mwah. He's got his magic mind. Magic mind.
You made the blanket fall.
Oh, damn. It's green, just like magic mind.
Yeah.
Have you been taking it?
No.
That's right. 'Cause
I can't.
I know.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
I know, but I'll
I
tell
medically
you what.
can't.
You medically can't, but...
But you can medically do the sleep.
I can medically do the sleep one.
And I challenge you to do it for 7 days, because I'm telling you, I did it for, it's been more than 7 days, but I did it for 7 days straight and then some. Oh my gosh, my sleeps have been amazing. Am I lucid dreaming at night? You betcha. I'm being serious. I lucid dream
I
at
believe
night.
you.
I'm flying in my dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, Magic Mind CEO, people who work there, the scientists who formulated the formulas to make it all natural and the best ingredients on the market. You should literally tell people, hey, if you take Magic Mind, you'll be flying in your dreams. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah. It sounds like you have a branding idea. To whom it concerns. To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
Yeah.
People of Magic Mind who create the product. Listen, Magic Mind sleep formula. Oh my gosh. There's nothing better than in a dream when you don't want to be there and you're like, I'm out. So good. I love it. I love it. Also, guess how good my jiu-jitsu's been because of Magic Mind.
Pretty good. Are you back up? Are you out of your slump? Did you save the world? How about Skinny Neck Louise? Did you kill him?
Skinny Neck Louise has died multiple times. Guess who's taking 2 shots before jiu-jitsu?
You.
This guy. That's right. No, I'm enjoying it a lot. Also, we got our deal still going on. If you go to, let's see, my dad's calling about Magic Mind. If you go to, they have a limited offer you can use now that gets you up to 48% off your first subscription or 20% off one-time purchases with code WeSamsWorld20 at checkout. You can claim it at magicmind.com/WeSamsWorld20. Again, 48% off your first subscription or 28% off a one-time purchase. WeSamsWorld20 at check out. That's a really good deal.
It's a great deal.
Almost 50% off a subscription. I'll take it. Have I been using it? Maybe. Anyway, it's all good. But no, yeah, I've been appreciating a lot of things more. Even when you give me Sess or something like that, Peyton, I'm like, you know what? That's okay. Who knows? This might be the last time.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So I should do more of it.
That's not what I was thinking, but if that's what you want to do, I can't control you, as my therapist says. Been going to therapy because of you.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Don't lie. Don't lie about shit like that.
I wonder what I would be like in a therapy session. You think it would benefit me?
You know, it would either benefit you or you get really angry. There's no in between.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to find the right therapist then for that.
Yeah.
You'd have to find a very patient therapist.
Patient?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
With your baggage? I don't know.
Do I have baggage? I don't know. Not really. I don't have baggage. You think I have baggage?
I think everyone's got things in their bags.
Okay.
She'd make a great therapist.
Actually, I would make a really good therapist.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do a mock session.
Okay.
All right. All right. I was told to come here by my podcast group and by Adobe Radio.
Oh,
They feel I've been a little edgy in the workplace environment. And so I feel like where I'm coming from is that I like things done a certain way. Yeah.
And it must be hard for you when people don't follow how you'd want things to be done.
Yeah, because when I say like, okay, A, B, C, and D, and they go, okay, how about Q, R, S, T, U, V? And I'm like, no, that's not what we agreed upon.
Okay. So you're saying that there's some sort of trouble when things aren't done how you expect them.
Right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and try and find where that's coming from.
Okay.
Okay. So let's deep dive into some childhood trauma.
What?
Yeah.
Childhood trauma.
Everything stems from childhood trauma.
I don't want to do this. That is so. You just jump right in, don't you? Do they do that, therapists?
It depends on what kind of therapist you need. There's cognitive behavioral therapy. There's, just someone who's going to listen to your stories. There's so many different things. And then you need someone who understands your background. Like, you have immigrant parents. I don't. So we would need someone who understands a different lifestyle and different history.
I have a regret.
Having me as your therapist?
No. A past guest we had on the show that I didn't grill them more. I was being too nice.
Oh.
The hypnotist.
Oh. Not who I thought you were talking about.
Oh, no.
There is hypnotism therapy. Hypnotherapy?
Yeah. I don't know about that, but no, they just reminded me of the hypnotist that I'm really
Well, they're
upset
doing
about.
other things now.
They are?
So,
Harassing Disney characters?
Maybe.
Okay. This is interesting.
Maybe.
I just think, now looking back on it, I just think it's so BS.
Yeah.
It really is. You were so excited. You thought you were going to be hypnotized.
Yeah. Man, I was punked. We should probably take a break, though.
Oh,
We
shoot.
should.
Should we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Quick break. We'll be right back with more Wesam's World. And we're back. Oh, I remember how excited you were for that hypnotist episode.
I was.
No.
I thought he was legit.
No, came in all defensive. He never shared it with any of his viewers for some
Maybe
reason.
that's where my attitude changed. Maybe that was the breaking point.
That's your trauma.
That is.
No, his trauma comes from an attic every New Year's
Oh,
Eve.
Oh.
I thought you said
I
addict.
thought, yeah, addict.
No.
And I was like, who? When?
You're like just throwing out crazy secrets of Peyton. We're like, whoa.
Sorry, I know you told me that in confidence, but content's content. We gotta use it.
Bro.
I had an addict follow me throughout my whole childhood.
That's so dark.
That's like Insidious with the ghost that follows him.
The clip that we clipped from last week of me laughing hysterically over you wheezing on the table.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know how many times I've watched that and laughed just as hard.
Of course you have.
My God, that brings me still so much joy. Man, what is it about that I love so much?
You like seeing other people in misery.
That's right.
You said you like people in real life uncomfortable situations because you've been there.
That's a cover up.
So Thrive Market came super in handy recently when me and my buddy were having like this barbecue party, and we needed to get ingredients, but he's busy with his work. I'm busy doing all my stuff. So we used Thrive Market to focus on a like protein heavy list of things we needed, and it came up with suggestions. We got like beef brisket, we've got shrimp, salmon, all these wonderful beef options, and we also got like snacks as well to throw in there. And the way it figures things out in the checkout. And I got to tell you, it saved us time, it saved us money, and when the ingredients came, they were so good. Honestly, Thrive Market made our barbecue 10 times better. Thrive Market is super great because they have family-friendly brands that are also trusted, and you don't actually have to drive to the grocery store anymore. It's all stuff you can do from the seat at your computer. You can pick snacks. You can pick healthy options like vegetables. You can pick meats. You can pick high-protein options. You can pick low-sugar options, gluten-free options. It's just a click away. I'm telling you, this saves you hours and hours and hours, and most importantly, energy. And I know you're like me, you're trying to start off the new year better, and you want to have healthy options with your food. You don't want to just be eating junk food all the time. You want fresh veggies, you want fresh fruits, you want healthy meat options. And this is something that's very unique to Thrive Market. They have a healthy swap scanner. So let's say you're used to buying something and like, that's a lot of sugar in that. Boom. They have a healthy swap version where it's like, oh, not as much sugar, or it's more protein. And then there you go. You're still getting something that you love, tastes better, and it's better for your body. And here's the cool thing. Thrive Market has this personal like assistant kind of feature to it, which is really cool. Let's say you're a family of 4 or you're like a couple, right? And you're trying to figure out, well, what kind of food do we really want? They have this like options and questions menu that helps you select what's best for your needs and for your size of family. That's so helpful, especially if you don't have any experience with that, or maybe you do have experience with that and you just need little tweaks here and there. The questions they ask and the options they have really curate to you and your family's needs. Ready for a junk-free start to 2025? Head to thrivemarket.com/WeSam and get 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/WeSam. thrivemarket.com/WeSam. Oh, speaking of, can I tell you guys about my workshop?
Yeah, tell us.
Oh yeah, your Super Bowl workshop?
Yes, and I want to preface this before I start talking about this story. Whenever I'm talking about certain students, I am not making fun of them. I am not talking about them disparagingly or negatively, because I feel like that could be taken very easily. What I am talking about is the actual situation, because it's something I've been locked into, and 90% of other actors have been in that situation. If they are serious about their craft, they have gone through this. Here's something that really fascinates me. When an actor freezes up in the middle of an intense coaching session, or we're working a scene and they just freeze up. It's like, the only way I can describe it, I know this is boring you, but the only way
sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I know you're exhausted from yesterday, which I kind of want to hear about if we can talk about. No, okay, we can't talk about that. Okay. All right, well, whatever. It reminds me of if someone was swimming in the deep ocean for the first time and they're doing fine, and then they get in their head and they're like, I can't swim, and they just stop swimming and start sinking.
Yeah.
What happens somewhat often is an actor reaches a really big obstacle with the scene, an emotional state that they're not getting. And I'll tell you exactly here in a little bit exactly what that obstacle is. And then all of a sudden, boom, I see them get in their head and they can't even do the simplest of actions, and they start getting emotional, and some people start crying, and they're like, I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying right now. And I'm like, it's all good. It's just take a breath. A lot of times, some of the ways I coach, I think it's so important to get that first beat right in a scene. If you don't get those first couple lines right, man, the rest of the scene, good luck figuring that out. It's like fighting an uphill battle at that point. So I'll work sometimes an hour literally on just the first 2 lines, which I know sounds insane to some people. However, if we can get those first 2 lines down, the rest of it is smooth sailing. But that stop and go really affects some people. They're like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Oh my God, it's been easy up until this point, or I thought I was getting it and now I'm not getting it. And I think that frustration and that now, oh my God, I look stupid, or oh my gosh, I wanted to do good, I'm not doing good. They're all in their head and they're not being in the scene starts happening. And so it's a great awakening moment of going, whoa, I realized I totally was not in the right mindset and I panicked. And it's a good learning experience because you're like, wow, today was a flop, but for these reasons, and I need to be more effective for next time.
Yeah.
So it happened a couple times. And I was like, ooh, this is good for them. It's a good wake-up call. It's a good rough day, but and it's been happening in my other classes as well. There was a student who was shaking so much, just nervous, and she's like, it takes me a while to get used to, like, the people I'm working in front of, and so it's something I'm trying to get over. I'm like, absolutely. So we're gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep putting you in more uncomfortable, more challenging situations. So
yeah,
it's been good. It's been fascinating watching how each person sometimes there's not just one student. There's a couple students who do this in my other classes. They'll be doing the part we're working on, and let's say this is their scene partner, and then Peyton, you're me, and they're like saying the line, and then I go. They'll look over and like nod, and I'm like, "Why are you looking at me?" I literally go, "Stop looking at me." They're like, "I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm looking at you." Or they just want to get out of the scene so bad.
That was your cue.
But
cue to hop into the scene.
Oh, that was my cue.
Your line.
The other thing is I know they want to get done with the scene, and it's the last line, and usually there's like some little moment or beat after the last line, but as soon as they finish the line, they look at me like,
we did it,
and I'm like, stay in it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, but progress has been being made, so that's good. Yeah, it's exciting. I've stopped yelling at people. No, I'm kidding.
No, you haven't.
No, I don't yell at people. No, I'm passionate.
I was in one of your classes. I was the videographer because you did a big one-take scene. And I will say he's a gentle but strict teacher.
He just did that because you were there.
I did actually. The one time I called out a student, and it was actually very uncomfortable for everybody, was because I was, hey, you have to be on off book, but it has to be word perfect, because they kept improving their lines, and that's a big no-no, because now they're used to just filling in random lines, and that's not going to work out on a professional set. And also, you're not really understanding the structure of the scene. You're using your bad actor habits to just jump in and do that stuff. So they did the scene. It was the second week doing it, and I knew he wasn't off book, and I go, were you word perfect? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Do the scene again for me. And he starts doing the scene, and it sounded completely different. And I was like, you're not off book. You're paraphrasing. He's like, no, well, I was just, and I said, give me the script. And I looked at the script, and they were paraphrasing. And it was one of those things where I let them work a little bit, but they weren't getting the lines right. I'm like, you guys got to sit down. This scene needs to be word perfect. They sat down. His scene partner was understanding. He was like, then as the other group was setting up, I overhear him saying, it was fine. I wasn't even off. I wasn't even like, it was just one word different and something. And then something snapped in me when he said that. And I kind of turned around and I called him out. I'm like, don't make me look like the asshole, like I'm lying. You're not off book. And I kind of went off a little bit on him. He left class for a little bit. He came back, but yeah, I didn't want to be called out like that. So
That's
that was
fine.
one time.
I mean, I've had teachers in different classes who have had those moments. We were in one together. That's how
right.
we met.
Oh, yeah, our first acting class together. I saw a guy kick a hole through the wall.
Yeah, and then the teacher who also, Stacy, yelled at one of the guys because he was giving her such sass, kind of like that guy. And she yelled at him because it was building way before you were ever there. And she had to leave the classroom. for a hot second.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was so okay. So have we told this? Do you know this story?
Yeah.
We've told this story before.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we don't have to go into it. Fine.
Yeah.
But it was great. Oh man, I was so happy when that guy kicked a hole in the wall. That was so fun to watch. Also, I was like, who pays for that? You know, he does. He does.
I don't know if he did.
He should. That's the right thing to do, Peyton.
You're catching me kicking holes in the wall?
I talked to Eddie at Adobe. Eddie and Fish were like, Peyton is just.
No.
We see him in the editing section, and there's holes all in there.
Everywhere.
No.
The
Dude.
only thing I've broken here is their lava lamp at one point.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Was that dangerous? Like, did you shatter it? Or
I shattered it.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah.
say this: if I saw you ever kick a hole in the wall, angry, I'd be scared. I'd be actually scared. I'd be like, "Dude,
Noted.
it's okay." I don't think you've ever gotten that angry around me, have you?
Where I kick a hole in a wall?
Just that kind of level of angry.
I don't think so.
Oh my god! I'd be like, bro, take a breath. Are you okay? Are you okay?
The most physical thing I've done is I threw a pin across the living room. That's literally the most damage I think I could ever like deal to an environment out of
Oh.
anger.
This was years ago or recently?
This was like 2 years ago.
Okay. Gotcha. Wow.
I just chucked a pin.
Yeah.
What's the
And that's
most?
when Peyton.
Oof. I've punched a refrigerator door
That's gotta hurt.
At a restaurant.
at a restaurant. Yeah, I
Yeah.
dented it. And,
Oh.
I fucked up my knuckle. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I got mad at one of. Oh no, I remember who it is. He was the pasta guy. The pasta guy.
Small neck Luis.
You know what? His name. I'm kidding. It wasn't Luis. It wasn't Luis.
I threw my phone once after getting off of it. I threw it at my bed because I was like, it'll feel good to throw it.
Yeah.
And then it bounced. And I went, oh no! I did purposely take a glass from my work, like a water glass.
Yeah.
And I threw it into a garbage can outside when I was in restaurant work.
Look at you,
Yeah. But it was controlled. It was
little gang
controlled
member
chaos.
over here. What do we got for current events?
Okay.
I'm excited for current events this week.
Yeah. Something that we've kind of known has been happening here in terms with agencies. Something big happened in the UK with one of their agencies. YMU experiencing several high-profile loss of clients. They had a kind of a moment. They used to represent celebrities like Simon Cowell, Graham Norton, but they were acquired by Permia Credit because they were in a lot of debt. So it's kind of that thing that was happening here with a lot of mergers and a lot of things. And some of their senior agents last summer took a lot of their top tier clients and left.
I wonder why that's the case. I really wonder why that's the case. Did they say why that might be? Is there somebody being canceled there? Was there a shifting of agencies?
Just a lot of financial loss.
Oh, that's
for
not good.
For the agency.
I bet there's some stuff going on behind the scenes with that kind of stuff. You guys hear about the Abrams thing, where AAA. It's not called AAA. Oh my gosh,
The Big Three?
The Big Three, yeah, Abrams agency. With that whole thing, it was a big mess. There was some behind the scenes stuff. A lot of times when an agency starts going downhill, losing money, there's some behind the scenes stuff that we don't know about. Some lawsuits pending. Yeah. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that doesn't look too good. Anyway, I tried joining. Apparently, I wanted to go audition for stuff in the UK because my parents live in Scotland part of the time. But it's a whole immigration thing as well. So I can audition for it, but then the immigration stuff has to be taken on by the production company. Like, I can't just be like, hey, I'm a resident. No, that doesn't work out.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because that's what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to start looking into the UK market. Because my British accent is spot on.
Is it?
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Of course.
It's actually terrible. It's really bad. I have to practice. This is me not practicing. Hey, right. So, what's up?
So you're Cockney?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, just being an actor. Right. I'm from Scotland. Okay, see, it's terrible. It's so bad.
It makes a good parody
Yeah.
of like a Cockney you'd kill it in Mary Poppins.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who am
If
I?
you just upped the energy by like 10 and played Bert with that accent.
Governor. I can't do it. No, I'm not gonna do it.
The rain in plain.
The rain and plain.
The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
The rain in Spain falls plainly in Spain because they got a brain. Right, because Peyton's gonna go insane in the membrane. His little frog and toad, because he's a green minge.
Did you just make a word up?
Minge?
What's
no.
minge?
Google it later. Let's go to the next current event. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna bring up the fact that with the talent agencies there, I wonder if they're gonna have to go through what smaller actors here went through. Remember how it was?
Oh yeah.
How dare you?
I know. I'm so sorry. I just came out.
That's why I thought this story was interesting, because the struggle. I mean, you even had a moment too where this kind of shift in top tier agencies has a trickle down effect into actors at a even lower level.
100%.
Yeah.
It's so difficult for new actors trying to get representation in Los Angeles or New York who don't have any. When stuff like that happens, it's like, okay, there goes the next few months as well. Mm-hmm. However, I cannot wait to talk about this. Some of my previous students and current students at IDSA, we are working together to do something very special to up the chances of people getting reps in management, and we're doing something really creative with them, and I can't wait. I can't wait to share with everybody.
Invading offices.
Dude.
Riots.
Okay. This stays between us.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a hostile takeover.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we go into let's say CAA.
Yeah.
We grab one of the agents, and then they go, "I put me in your books, Governor. Rep me."
And then you film it, and at the end,
Rep.
you're like, "You're actors."
Representation.
Rep me. There you go. We have PowerPoints too.
Yeah.
No one likes a PowerPoint.
That's not true. I love a good PowerPoint. Yeah.
When's the last time you sat and watched a PowerPoint?
That's how I break up with all my exes.
PowerPoints?
Yeah, I make I make PowerPoints for them.
Reasons why it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
Yep. Little animation stuff.
Yeah, videos.
Yeah.
Cute clip art.
Yeah. As they're crying on one side, and go, "Hey, this is my favorite part. Please look up, watch, please. Just watch it. Can you look up? See, this is why we're breaking up." And then the whole rest of the time, I'm like, "You stupid. This is stupid. This is why we're doing it. I can't."
Yeah. When's the last time you seen a good PowerPoint?
Oh, I made one in 5th grade that was pretty bomb.
What was it about?
The Wild West. It was Billy the Kid.
Was he real?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you watch my PowerPoint, you would know.
The last PowerPoint
Damn.
you actually saw was for Guys Night.
That's true.
That's a good PowerPoint.
That is true.
That was a really good PowerPoint.
Yeah.
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 I forgot about those.
I didn't.
I didn't either. What's next up?
Backstreet's back. All right. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. They announced a Las Vegas residency.
Okay, that's good for them.
Yeah.
The whole crew?
The whole crew.
Even Nick Jonas?
Nick Jonas is not a part of the
He's not part of the Backstreet Boys?
No, he's part of the Jonas Brothers.
What is this bit?
This is not a bit. Sorry. I just want to get you upset.
Yeah.
Just want to rile you up.
Do you think I'm passionate about the Backstreet Boys?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, I know Mads is.
No.
She's
No?
not?
No.
Huh. She had a bunch of T-shirts last time we saw her about it.
Did she actually? Does she just have a Backstreet Boys shirt?
Yeah.
She just has a bunch of random shirts, so I can't tell if this is a bit or not.
I don't know either.
What?
Don't trust him.
Don't trust him? I never trust him.
I'm not going to it. The Backstreet Boys
It's
show.
at the Sphere.
Nah.
Do you want to see anything at the Sphere?
My demo reel.
Can you imagine? Not Tool. Don't you think that'd be cool with like the artwork in there?
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Tool would be great there. Wow. Actually, the Tool at the Sphere would be pretty awesome with all their visuals. Wow. That actually might be a thing.
Yeah. I've heard people have interesting experiences there, like, because there's the floor and then there's the up above part. And so you kind of get a different experience based on which part you want to be in.
Yeah.
And then some people get mad when people are
And then
up
there's-
in the top and
yeah.
they're standing because it's kind of hard. You block people's views.
And there's the people in the back on the first floor, and they have a balcony blocking half the thing and a bunch of pillars.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Seriously?
pay high dollar if you want the full experience.
Yeah.
I want the full experience.
Yeah, I think that's interesting that they've kind of, it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Do you like Vegas?
Okay, so I was told I didn't do Vegas right, apparently, because I was there for work. But I looked around at the things that were happening, and it did not appeal to me.
Like the gambling,
Like,
you mean?
yeah, like I don't wanna shows. I don't wanna. The one thing that was awesome was the food, and so I went and got a bunch of that. But like, yeah, it's nasty.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. Dirty.
Okay.
It's Christina Aguilera, sorry.
That's okay.
Just popped in my head.
It's nasty. That's so interesting. I think, how many days were you there for?
3 or 4.
Okay.
And were they all work days?
Yeah.
Here's what I think. If you are a party gambler type, there is a lot more to do in Vegas
Yeah.
than a non-gambler, non-party type of person.
Yeah.
I think if you are on the other end, the non-party, non-gambler, you need to do research on what shows like there are available. See, and whichever show you go, oh, that looks, I would love to see. Go do that,
Yeah.
and then do research. Everybody loves good food, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Spend some money on a really good meal.
And me and Mads talked about this yesterday, actually. Just like if we ever did a Vegas trip, we would probably only do like a day or 2
Yes,
and just run around to food spots and then leave.
that's honestly the best way to do it. You
Yeah.
come in on the morning of the
Yeah.
day, check into the hotel, right? Drop off your stuff, do a little walk around, grab dinner. Maybe that night you see
Yeah.
a show.
Because Hell's Kitchen was so good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it was good.
Oh my God.
Really?
I
What'd you
spent
get?
like $200 at Hell's Kitchen.
Oh my gosh, what'd you get?
I got, I had to do it right. I know you're a fan of the show. You were on it. Right?
Yeah,
That was Hell's
absolutely.
Kitchen?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I had to start with the lobster risotto. It was so fucking good. And then I got the, oh my God, I'm a fake fan. I forgot what it's called.
Wellington?
The beef Wellington.
Scallops?
Yeah.
Did you get scallops as well, or no?
I did not get scallops.
Wellington, though. Okay.
I got the beef Wellington, and there was kind of like a potato puree like on it as well. And I was going to get dessert, but I was so full after those two. The risotto's bigger than you think.
Yeah.
And that thing is, the beef Wellington's massive. It's so big.
Yeah.
And she came up and she was like, dessert? And I was like, no. I gotta go.
How much was that?
It's like after tip, like 180, 190. Like,
For just those 2 plates?
yeah.
I'm sorry. You paid $180 for a beef Wellington and lobster risotto.
Worth. After tip.
Yeah, still like $150, let's say.
I don't think that math's right, but sure.
For just those 2 dishes,
Paid a lot of money,
I don't think that's way overpriced.
but it was so good.
Yeah, was the restaurant full?
Yeah.
Okay, they're making their money then. Okay, here's my deal with that. I'm sure it was good. I'm not saying it wasn't. I think it's overpriced. And yeah, you're paying Vegas prices because of how
Yeah.
expensive everything is there. But I think there reaches a price point on how expensive a plate should be versus how good it can actually be, especially if you're used to like
perfect. It was perfect.
okay.
0 complaints.
All right. I think it tastes a lot better than you think because like you eat at Subway regularly, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and I'm not like trying to like diss
What
you
is
on
this?
that.
What
I'm not
is
trying to
this
diss
dig?
you, dude.
You
I'm,
clearly
trust your
are.
palate,
I'm not trying to
not
dig at you here.
Trained.
I'm not trying to dig at you here, okay? But let's do it this way. You're used to eating gas station sushi, okay?
No, I
And
have never
so,
touched the shit.
I'm just saying it parallels.
I had studio sushi the other day.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not. I'm just saying. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. You're used to eating gas station sushi,
But that's false.
I know. I'm not. I'm where you, this. It's an analogy. Okay. It represents something else. Just trust me here.
I want a different one.
My brother. Just listen to me. What do you want then? What else do you want other than gas station?
From 7-Eleven, I get a muffin.
Okay, I got you one. All right. You're used to eating 7-Eleven muffins.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
If that's all you eat, you're like, yeah, that's good, right? But then you have a muffin. You flew to France. You went to the guy who invented muffins. See, it doesn't work because it's muffins. My analogy beforehand was better, dude.
Okay, then do your sushi one.
This bit's gone on way too long.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, it has.
It's gone on way too long, and this is something I would talk to about my therapist with. You know what? Speaking of, we need to change subjects because I'm angry now.
Okay, but where can I get a better beef Wellington?
I don't know. Okay. You want to know my experience? Yeah. We actually had a beef Wellington. We got to hang out with my friend Hattie, and we had one at a very exclusive club in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. It's so exclusive you can't pull out your phone in it.
Yeah.
They had beef Wellington there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We had it. It was expensive. It was for two, beef Wellington for two, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't had a beef Wellington, and I don't even know.
I'd never had one, so I wanted to try it. Yeah.
It was all right.
Yeah, because I was over at Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. You were in a sketchy club where they're like, don't pull out your cell phones because we're going to kidnap you eventually.
I knew this was going to happen. You know what? You're going to make me spend whatever amount of money next time I go to Las Vegas. I'm going to try the beef Wellington. I'm going to tell you straight up, if it's not good.
You're going to go to Hell's Kitchen. You're going to fucking enjoy yourself. I promise you that.
Okay.
We'll go together.
I'm just saying.
I'll buy your meal if you don't like it.
Okay. All right. I'll take you up on that.
That's how confident I am that you're going to like it.
You know what? I like that confidence, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing. I think it's still too expensive.
That's fine.
It's too expensive. Because there's nothing worse than paying for a meal, and you're like, I know this is going to taste good, quality's good, but this is too expensive. And I'm not blaming the restaurant owners because they've got to make a profit. I understand how that works. But it just sucks because things are getting way out of hand.
Yeah, but save up.
You know what? I'm going to give this place a shout out. King Sushi in Santa Monica. Me and Hattie, my friend, we actually went there for dinner. And at first, I'll be honest with you, I walked in. I was like, oh, this is traditional. Like, this is pretty traditional Japanese. This looks good. It smells great in here and everything. And it's a sushi place. And I was looking at the menu, and it's somewhat, I don't want to say limited, but it's very like what would be on a traditional Japanese sushi menu. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was like 6 pieces to like the rolls. And I'm like, oh my God, these sizes are going to be small. So we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these commercial break. And we're back. So I had the 6 pieces. And we ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm expecting, what are you expecting? Usually small
like
sizes.
Like size of sushi? The sushi itself or how big the roll is?
A roll or the sushi?
Well, you said like 6 pieces, so maybe like
small.
Yeah. I don't know how to.
Yeah. No, but I was looking at it. I'm like, these are going to be small. I was looking at it. I'm like, because I've experienced that in other places where I'm like, I order the sushi and I'm like, this is how big it is for $20. Great. I'm just literally going to order this and I'm stopping by In-N-Out on the way home because there's no way I'm going to be full after this.
Yeah.
Bro, their sushi, their nigiri, their sashimi, their rolls. Huge sizes. Japan sizes.
What are Japan size?
Much bigger.
Can you give me a...
Let's say this is like, a traditional, like my thumb is the traditional like average size of like a salmon sushi piece. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In terms of length, maybe here and thicker.
Interesting.
Double. I would say double in terms of thickness and
double
length.
It and give it to the next person.
Not really, but yes. So I was like, whoa, we're actually getting decent sizes here. This is great. Not bad. We ordered total sashimi and I think it was $36
Whoa.
just for the sashimi. And I was like, this is not going to be that big. Pretty decent size for Toro.
Okay.
Toro is like fatty tuna. So good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I was like, their sushi sizes are great. We left full. And honestly, we paid pretty much the same if I would have gotten somewhere else. And the quality was good and the sizes were bigger.
Yeah.
I was like, this is awesome. This is actually worth your money here. So King Sushi, Santa Monica, big shout out. Yeah. Had a really good time with it. Yeah. You know what I love doing? Or I miss doing is, remember when we did the wasabi challenge for guys night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite challenges we've ever done on the show.
I love wasabi.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. Peyton, this is how I would describe you to people.
Okay.
Peyton, you are a garden.
Okay.
You are a secret garden.
Okay.
This is what I mean. As soon as I start to get familiar with you and I know all your crevices, all the ins and outs of you,
Yeah.
all your paths, everything that makes up you, your thorny bushes, your beautiful flowers, your tasty herbs, your fragrant flowers, all of a sudden I go, wait a minute, I don't recognize this path. Oh, he loves wasabi. This is you to a T. I keep finding things out about you that I'm like, wow, this guy keeps me on my toes. Honestly, if we were a married couple, I'd be like,
I was glad you brought it up first.
if we were a married couple, I'd be like, this guy's great. Who knows what I'm going to find out about him in 6 months? It's going to be something
kind
new.
of Mads' whole energy with me. I constantly just whip out stories she's never heard of. And like I never told her about the attic shit. And she's like, what is...
I love that. It makes me go, what new things am I going to find out about Peyton this week?
Do you not like wasabi?
No, I love wasabi.
Oh, okay, good.
I just never knew you did.
Yeah.
And that's why...
We've gotten sushi together.
Yeah, bro. If you went to me first and went, oh, I love wasabi, that would have been in my head. I never knew that about you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like doing that thing where you take a whole bunch of wasabi and you mix it with the soy sauce.
Yes.
And I think,
Have you had real 100% wasabi, or do you like...
I don't know. Like, I don't know what wasabi... I don't know if it's authentic. Where are you going?
This guy.
I don't know what... How do I know?
Okay. We need to go to Studio Sushi again. And we need
Okay,
to
is
ask
it
them.
real there?
Hold on. We're going to talk to... oh, my God. What's his name? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What's his name? The owner.
You can't do this.
Oh, no. We're doing it.
You can't do this.
Oh, fuck. We're going to go there. All right? And Josh. There it is. Josh. Sorry, Josh. I love you. We're going to go to Studio Sushi. By the way, my favorite sushi place in Los Angeles. Studio Sushi in Studio City. And we're going to be like, hey, man, let me know when you have 100% real wasabi. We want to order some for the table. And you're going to taste the difference between the wasabi that's mixed in with like horseradish and like some other stuff and 100% pure wasabi.
Ooh.
There is a taste difference. And I'm telling you, you don't want to go back to the other wasabi.
Okay.
And it's a good thing. It's like a level up.
Yeah.
You know how you had that beef Wellington and you were like, I love beef. This is the best meal of my life. You're going to feel the exact same way.
See, now that felt like a dig.
No, that wasn't a dig. I promise that wasn't a dig.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a dig. No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. I promise you.
Your tone.
No, I know, but I promise you. This is why I make people cry in acting. Jesus. People get nervous around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scary guy.
Am I really scary?
No.
Not like scary, but
I try not to be. I'm just intense. I'm passionate. I'm
That's
really passionate about
intense
stuff.
is the right word. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm passionate. I want to do good. Also, I said it to my jiu-jitsu people. This is a big announcement. Do we have time for an announcement? Are we on time?
we're good.
We're good on time?
We're good
Okay.
on time.
Here's my announcement. I have committed to competing in a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournament.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
When?
Summer.
Okay.
I have committed. I was inspired by Highland Park's Fight Club's performance. And I'm maybe not for the right reasons, but I'm doing it for a few reasons. It makes me really nervous to do it. For getting injured, for losing, for looking like an idiot, for looking weak. And I don't like that feeling, and I want to overcome that because I feel like I will regret it if I don't. And it'll always be in the back of my mind. The second is I really want to win.
Yeah.
I want to kick ass and win and bring honor to my dojo and myself. That's what I want.
Nice.
Where?
Where's the tournament?
Yeah.
I have no clue. That's stuff that I'm talking
Can
to.
I come watch?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Okay.
tell.
Keep
And
me
that's
posted.
Yeah, and I will be. It makes me even nervous that people will want to come and see me. And
Like I could do better. I'm not going to be judging.
no, but it makes me really nervous because the people in my kind of weight class and age bracket, I'm in a tough situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People have been doing this like their whole lives or something, or
No, I'm 37.
yeah,
And I'm a blue belt.
yeah,
Usually, people who are competing at blue belt, most of them are competition blue belts, which means they are really like purple belts.
yeah. Are they younger usually, or
No. If I'm doing it in my age range,
you have to have somebody similar?
I forget what it is, like the
Okay.
age groups. But I'm starting to go into the territory of old man strength too, where people who 37 is
Yeah.
people who are like already extremely physically fit, and then also the territory of people who literally do steroids, juice
yeah.
to the gills, and literally they work a day job and all they live for is jujitsu.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for it.
And then what if you're in there and Tom Hardy shows up?
was
Like,
just
what the
about to
fuck
say
do you
that.
do?
Oh,
Like, what do you do?
I'm fucking, dude. I am taking Tom Hardy down. I have to.
Oh, you're taking him down.
What belt is he?
He's a purple belt. We wouldn't
Yeah, I
be
was
fighting in
gonna
the same
say,
belt
yeah.
unless I went
you
to an
gotta
open.
rank up quick.
No.
Go.
The worst
What's
coach.
what's after blue?
Purple.
Quiche versus
Go!
Hardy.
Move. Acting. Pause. Jiu-jitsu all the way. We'll see you in 5 months. Go training in a mountain or something.
Oh, man, I really, it makes me nervous.
That's
Makes
fun.
me uncomfortable, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
You're
it.
like the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
You have like a training sequence montage.
Yeah.
Burn, burn, burn.
It's so funny.
Burn, burn.
It's so funny. The class I went to, what's today? Last class I went to for jiu-jitsu, I told the teachers, like, this is what I want to do. And I told one of my training buddies over there, his name is Will. He's a brown belt who's incredible. He actually just competed as well. And he's like 6 foot, 200 pounds, he's a big guy. And I told him, and he was my first round. And I think it went on for like 10 minutes, the round, at least 10 minutes, maybe more. He made me tap so many times in it. And during that process, I was like, just keep going. Just keep going. And then at a certain point, I'm like, do I really want to compete? If I'm just like, if this is what it's going to be like, do I just survive? But no, I want to do it. I think I'm going to regret it more if I don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I go, give it my all, and lose horribly,
Yeah.
that is better than not doing it at all.
Plus, the older you get, the worse it'll become.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
Yeah.
just get it over with.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Well, hey, both of you, I sincerely love you both.
We love,
Love you too.
Yeah. All right. Play us out, Peyton. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the show. Letitia, I hope you're feeling better. And, yeah, I hope everything's okay with you. We know you're out of the hospital again, so we love you as well. Make sure you get those clips. There's no excuse. I don't care if you're in the hospital. Other than that, big shout out again to our sponsors. Remember, if you go to Wesam's World, or if you go to magicmind.com/WesamsWorld20, you will get 48% off your first subscription or 20% off one-time purchases with code WesamsWorld20 at checkout. magicmind.com/WesamsWorld20. Also, if you go with Thrive Market, ready for a junk-free start to 2025, head to thrivemarket.com/WeSam and get 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/WeSam, thrivemarket.com/WeSam. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye.